Hey guys, I'm sitting here in a brand new Tesla Model 3 Performance, which has come with the 3 months free Enhanced Autopilot. So today I just thought I'd hit the road, test it out and see if it's worth the $5,100 price tag it's currently got set on it, here in Australia at least. Just to touch on the referral program before we begin, it differs depending on what country you're in, but here in Australia at least, the Tesla Model 3 is no longer available through the referral program. However, the Model Y is. So if you're looking to purchase a Model Y, or if you're in a different country and want to see what's available through the referral program, I'll leave my referral link in the description below. So make sure you use that if you want $750 off and 3 months free Enhanced Autopilot. But anyway, we'll go test out some of the on-road features first, the navigate on autopilot and auto lane change, things like that. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so we chuck something in the nav. Let's go to the Tesla Hume warehouse. And then if we chuck on Autosteer, we will see this navigate on autopilot option down the bottom here. Okay, because we are not on a highway, it's just going on Autosteer, which you can see through the 2 blue lines there, instead of the one singular line down the middle. We can, however, still use the auto lane change feature. So if we indicate, you'll see it has a look behind us and moves across into the right lane. So overall, pretty smooth lane change. If we get a little bit closer to this car ahead, it'll slow down and take us back into the left lane there. So not too bad again. Again, going back into the left lane, if we indicate fully, have a look behind us, and yeah, again, pretty smooth lane change. Alright, so we'll test it out here coming up to a set of lights. Obviously there's a lot of cars coming up and a pretty smooth lane change and deceleration as well. So yeah, very smooth stop there actually. Alright, so we'll test out merging onto a highway up here. We'll turn on autopilot, and you can see it automatically goes on to navigate on autopilot as we're merging onto the highway. Indicates the 4-1 lane there, and we will jump up to 107, and there's no cars coming along, so it should be pretty smooth. As it turns into the dotted lines, we should merge across, which it is doing now. We're also turning around up here at the roundabout, so it should jump over to the right lane when possible. You can see a slightly grey line there and an upcoming lane change graphic. So let's see how that's going to react. Again, no cars in the right lane, so it should pop us across quite easily, and does so. Alright, going back the other way, we will test out exiting a highway. So again, we're in the right lane, got to be on the left lane, moves us across quite nicely. The speed each time indicates a little early and brakes a bit to figure out where it needs to go. Not too bad, we got there in the end, but yeah, a little bit of confusion in when the exit lane started. Alright, so in a relatively busy car park here, we'll test out the auto car park. Let's see if we can get into one of these car parks. On the left, we'll drive up slow. It's found one. Chuck it into reverse. Hit start. Gonna need to adjust. and not too bad. Very center. A little bit slow, but faster than some people. So overall, pretty good park. All right, now we'll jump out of the car and we'll test out some of the summon functions. All right, jumping into the Tesla app, we'll go into the summon option here, and you can see we have a few controls. Once it loads, either come to me, forward or backwards. So we'll send it forwards just by holding the forward arrow, and you can see it's starting to move forward. Now if I do walk in front of the car, it will stop, even though I'm holding it down. Find it easier if you want to control it again to go back and then back into summon. Seems to load quicker, and again what we can do is just hold the back arrow, which will chuck the car into reverse, and back it out. It'll automatically stop there. So as you can see, I'm still holding the arrow, but it's not moving anywhere, and it's actually come to a complete stop. So we've just popped over to the other side of the car park. Again, it's a relatively busy car park, so a little bit cautious doing it here. Obviously I can run to the car and move it if needed, and just making sure no one's driving down. If we hold the come to me option to drive, and it's actually going pretty quick. It's very not straight, it's also on the wrong side, but overall not doing a bad job. If there were cars going both ways, that would definitely be a problem, but it's definitely a cool party trick. At the end of the day, all these features are cool, but are they worth the $5,100 price tag? I mean, no. It's hard to say yes. You're not really buying it for what it can do now. You're sort of buying it for what it might be able to do in the future. But when I say future, 1, 2, 3, who knows how many years away. It's just not really there yet. The navigate on autopilot feature, definitely cool, definitely useful. But the summon options, just especially come to me and go to target, just not really there yet. A cool party trick in an empty car park. But if you're in a busy car park, it's just not going to work. You're going to look stupid chasing after your car. So I can't really say it's worth $5,100, but it's still cool. We'll be taking this car up from Canberra to Sydney next week on a little bit of a road trip, so we can see how it performs on a longer road trip. And maybe that might tempt me that it's a little bit more worth it after that.